Hey, what's going on to all of my Aries? How y'all doing? So let's get into it. How y'all doing? So here we go. All right, here we go. So for you Aries, you have the Seven of Cups, the Emperor, which is Aries, the Sun, the Star, a lot of fire, the Page of Pentacles, Five of Wands, Ace of Pentacles, Hermit, the Queen of Wands, and the Eight of Swords. A lot of fire in this. Okay, so the Seven of Cups, the Emperor, the Sun, obviously, the Emperor represents Aries. Y'all are in your element. You're getting the things that you want in life. The Seven of Cups, options. Options of people for you to potentially date long term. Um, the Emperor, it's up to you to decide who you want to hang out with. You have options, right? And then you have the Sun. Um, Essentially, with the new mentality that you have, and you're going to, I should say, and the guts for you Aries to do the things that you want because of the fact that you're more free. You're able to approach relationships entirely different and creative. The Star card and the Page of Pentacles for you Aries, people are trying to get in touch with you, but the Page of Pentacles, they're going to have to produce something. They're going to have to be productive. They're going to have to, they're going to have to be valuable, right? And I don't mean valuable in an exploitative kind of way. I mean valuable in the sense of, you know, they are productive. Now the Five of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles represents this being a situation for a lot of you Aries where a lot of you Aries need to understand too that a lot of you Aries have got is, yes, you Aries understand that, yes, being Aries, right? Aries, right? War, right? In that regard. Um, your relationships will be bumpy sometimes. Yes, it will be bumpy. Yes, that's normal, right? It will be bumpy. Some of you Aries, and particularly Aries, the relationship will be bumpy a lot. And that's just the rites of passage that Aries got to go through. I have an Aries moon, and I'm not even sun in Aries. I'm a sun in Virgo, right? So I'm a Virgo with an Aries moon and a Pisces ascendant. And I can tell you right now that, you know, a lot of times the things that, you know, other people get, Aries has to fight in order to get, right? So things aren't necessarily really given quite easily to Aries, right? Fighting is Aries' whole life because when it comes to Aries, now all of a sudden people seem to have this bias of, well, I'm not gonna give it to them. I'm not gonna give it to XYZ, right? So as a result of this, the people who are gonna be with you, Aries, right, have to understand that, especially if you're an honest Aries, that it's not you, that disagreements and confrontation and confrontation will come to you even when you're not necessarily looking for it. It's a rites of passage of being an Aries. So as a result of this, the Ace of Pentacles represents, but you Aries are trying to be more valuable than you are trouble, right? In the bigger scope of things. Because, and this is something that's real that a lot of people don't take into consideration, which you Aries should. Everybody is annoying. I'm annoying. Everybody is annoying. There's some things that I do that annoys my family members. Still love me nonetheless. There's some things that my family members do that are annoying to me. Still love them nonetheless. So as a result of this, what you need to do is, yes, you have the correct idea. Make yourself more productive and worth more, right, than the trouble that you get in a bigger scope or in a bigger perspective. A lot of times people end up leaving relationships, right? Or I shouldn't say a lot of times, but sometimes people end up leaving relationships because of really insignificant things, small things, i.e., insignificant things, meaning like, oh, um, I don't like how this person ties their shoes. I don't like how this person, you know, combs their hair. I don't like, the kind of pants, I don't know, that this person wears. And it's like, okay, well, is the pants going to draw and, you know, embarrass you that they wear it? No. Okay. I mean, is the way that they tie their shoes um a way where it'll always come undone? No, it's a pretty good tie. Is it gonna humiliate you? No. So what exactly is the problem with that? And then when you step back and you pay attention to the overall value, and then you begin to realize, ah, I'm tripping out over nothing, really, in the bigger scheme of things. But a lot of people leave relationships because of that, you know? And then the dysfunctional people take advantage of that. You know how they take advantage? The dysfunctional people who want to attach themselves because they're parasitic to somebody, you know what it is that they do? They minimize. See, it's a flip. What they do is they try to minimize the real significantly dysfunctional things that are in them, and they try to inflate the insignificant things that are in functional people. It's a total flip. So what they'll do is, like I said, so if you tie your shoe a particular kind of way, but it's a good tie, and it's not gonna gather attention. It's just them tying the shoe. What a dysfunctional person would zero in on it and inflate it. I can't be with them because of the way that they tie their shoe. While at the same time, the things that they're doing, trying to draw attention to themselves, trying to get two people to fight over them, having a confrontation, full blown confrontation over them. They're gonna try to minimize that. Well, I'm fly. So you Aries got to watch out for that, okay? And I'm glad that a lot of you Aries are becoming more in tune with yourself. Then you have the Hermit, all right? And the Hermit represents this being a situation for you where the Hermit is about it represents watching out for those types of people, right? Those types of people who are more trouble than what they're worth. But it also can represent you need to watch out for people who will keep that in mind about you as well, and can can is a good fit for you, is my point. The Queen of Wands and the Eight of Swords represent. So now, um, and anybody who's dysfunctional, don't waste your time going back and forth with them. Don't do that. Why? Well, if you let me say this, you can do whatever you want, but if you do that, well, what happened is that they're just gonna they're that's them getting more of your attention when you should leave them alone. Period. But let's clarify the the star. You have the Five of Wands, High Priestess, the Knight of Swords, and the Two of Cups. If you're finding value within this reading, that means it's time for you to come get a personal reading from me. Okay. There's a link in the comment section called the link tree. Click on it, and it'll take you to all of my ways that you could support me, from my Instagram page, in which you can follow me. The books that I have on Amazon, you can buy any of my books, right? I have two books out, from the beginning to the end, right, with the American Indian on it. Or I ain't even gonna get too deep with that, but the person on it, and Clip Authentic Magic for the brave, right? Um, Also, too, for private readings, right, you can go directly to my website. It'll say private tarot readings. Click on it. For my clothing, it'll say clothing there. Anything from pants, shirts, sweatshirts, t-shirts, hoodies, coffee mugs is on there. Really appreciate y'all. Thank you. So to clarify the star, you have the Five of Wands again and the High Priestess. Again, People who are going to be in a relationship with you have to understand that you're not necessarily going to be looking for confrontation. Confrontation will come to you even when you're not trying to look for it. The Knight of Swords and the Two of Cups represents, but people who are going to be in a relationship with you, they should know that. So as you're getting to know them, right? When some things happen to you like this that end up popping up, what you want to do is that you want to open up and let the other person know that these types of things happen to you, you know, and that if they're going to continue to be with you, then they have to understand that people will try to start some stuff with you, Aries, and see if they stick around. But that's pretty much it. Comment on the video, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, share the video. Trying to make my YouTube channel grow to 10,000 subscribers. As of right now, I have 4,415 subscribers. Smash that subscribe button, smash that like button, hit the notification bell, and set the notification bell to all so you can be notified whenever I drop these videos.